Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here with day 19 of 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life. And today's sketch is a deceptively simple one that looks like it has a torn corner of grid paper, which I've done right here, and a landscape oriented photo, which I've got right here, a big splotch of mixed media, some splatters, and it looks like some stamping over the mixed media here and here. And I'm going to try that. I'm not going to do the pretty florals there, but I'm going to stamp for Calvinball points. We'll see how that goes. So I'm going to do my mixed media real quick. I'm going to use gloss spray in lime. It's Dina Wakley's gloss spray. And I'm just going to spray a big old area like that. Okay. And I'm going to let it dry. My experience with this is that it dries pretty quickly. I'm going to kind of splatter out beside it. And I'm going to use a stencil kind of right here to spray a different color. I think I'll do a yellow maybe. That should give me some hexagon shaped things, and I'm going to do the same up here. Okay, so that's my mixed media, and I need a place to put this down that doesn't hurt anything that it's put down upon. So I'm just gonna put it there. Okay, now it's drying kind of irregularly and unevenly, which is expected because it's sprayed on thicker in some areas. But I'm gonna go ahead and let it dry a little bit longer, and I'll put on some things that that I can do while it's drying. I'm going to do some doodling, like this sketch is by Daisy Scraps, and she's done some, kind of doodling in the corners. So I'm going to do that kind of doodling. With my black pen here, and then I'm gonna maybe go just inside it with a little piece of wood grain frame, and I'm doing that to get the wood grain in and to get the die cut point for Calvinball. Okay, and let's go up here. I'm having to, it's kind of warping the paper, which is perfectly okay because the photo's going to go over it and there'll be a lot of embellishing going on there. But let me do some doodling across here. And I'm going to put this just inside it. And of course, when that dries, and I'm getting ready to roll a paper towel over it in a minute. When it dries, that paper warping will flatten out. And once it gets in the album, it's fine. Oh, come on. Well, you know what? It looks like I need some looks like I need this all the way to the corner, because if nothing is supporting the corner, then it's gonna, oh, come on. It will collapse and be crooked. So there. Okay. So we've got it started. Let me grab my paper towel roll and I'll go over it that way. There's still a fair amount that is wet, kind of right in the center here. But I really love how it has dried. That gloss spray surprises me and delights me every time I use it. Okay. Now, let's turn this guy around, and I'm gonna leave that there. Just really, I wanna see where I'm going to place my photo. My photo is going to be kind of right in between those two yellow spots. So I can stamp kind of there, up above there, and down below here. So let's see what we're going to do. I'll stamp some of the things that I know I need to have for Calvinball, and then maybe add a couple other things for, in fact, I'm going to put the clover kind of right there, and I hope it comes out because I can't stamp over it. Oh, okay. That's fine. That's much better than I had hoped. I'm going to go with a film strip. And I'm going to let it appear to be coming out from behind the photo. So it'll go here. I want to be sure that I press all the way on either side, because that guy, okay, that's good enough. Again, better than I had hoped. Let's see. I'm going to do some diamond shapes, and I'm not going to completely ink. Oh, no. Okay. I'm going to ink something down there, apparently. I'm not going to completely ink. Well, yeah, I'll ink it all up, and then maybe I'll put it on like this. Okay, the photo's going to be there. I'm going to go, let's see. Maybe we want something down here. Okay. Wish it had been straight, but I have no one to blame but myself. Okay, here is the the ViewMaster, and I'm gonna maybe, okay, I'll put it right over there next to the film strip because the photo's gonna be under it. I'm hoping it kind of looks like it's peeking up above. That worked. Now I have a hedgehog, and I'm gonna let the hedgehog start sort of an upward progression of stamping. Okay, here is a little mushroom, and I'm gonna put it right here. And a sloth, which I'm gonna put, well, just why don't we do it here? And then we need a pineapple. I'm gonna put the pineapple, let's see, if this guy is there, I'm gonna have the pineapple maybe kind of coming off to the side here. Okay, and hopefully, yeah, that looks like it's gonna work. And then I have some mouse ears, which look like they might be cute, kind of right. Let me see exactly where they're going. Right there. Okay, and I can color that in with a darker green. Okay, and then I've got my birthday mouse. Let's see, that goes like that. The birthday mouse is gonna go right here. Kind of make it look like that diamond pattern messed up on purpose. Now this frame could maybe enclose some of those guys, but I'm afraid it might not look good. Now I don't need a frame because I have a frame on there, but I'm gonna do it because I have the stamp right here ready to go. I'm just gonna do it like that and hope to gosh it is parallel, and that's fine. Now the rest of the Calvinball points are gonna come from stuff, and again, I won't put them all on in this film. I'm also gonna use some florals tucked around just to kind of capture the spirit of the original of the sketch, because there are some pretty florals on the sketch. Okay, let me get this down, and then we'll figure out what goes on next. Okay, that little frame just barely shows, which is good. I need to move it over so the pineapple gets in there. And I need the mouse ears to show for the Disney point. Let's see. I need to make sure this is parallel to the grid lines. Okay, there we go. And I'm going to use this cut file. I'm just going to use the leaf part, but I'm going to keep the other part on to kind of, there's a mess up right there, to kind of tuck in. Well, I guess that can go like that. Let me get some glue, and then I'll add a couple florals, and we'll see how many more it seems like we need. Maybe not too much, too many. Okay, there. I've got these florals because they have the red that's in the photo. This is a really awful photo that Barrett's covering up his face. He's holding up some packaging of something, trying to show it to John as John is reading him a Transformers book that Nikki had just brought back home from shopping. And this was on Ava's second birthday. And it was also James's birthday. Okay, we'll do that, and then I'll put this floral. If I do that, it covers up my yellow, and I really don't want to cover that up. Let's do a smaller one. Okay, let me just pull all these out. What's that blue one doing in there? This red one might be okay to kind of slide in. And cut some off and tuck it in. Where I glued the it's having problems because I already glued this in first. Again, poor planning. Okay, let's see what we have. We have this one that could go down here, and I'm okay with it covering up the diamond shape. I'm gonna find something else to cover up part of it. Okay, and maybe something down in here. And I seem to have this great big one. I don't think I like that. Here's a mostly yellow one. That's kind of okay. These are some flowers that I fussy cut years ago. I do not know what collection they're from or anything about them. I did not pay attention at the time. Okay. Now, I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to make you sit through all the Calvinball points, but I have a few in the tray, and it might be fun to kind of place those. I've got this rainbow that could maybe go right there. it's not sticking very well, this rubbery material is kind of... Now I'm going to give this a title, Book Nerd. This title came from Redefine Creative, from Christina, as part of a project in a class that I did not use. And I kind of think it's appropriate for this photo. Okay, I have an avocado here that kind of needs to be used. Maybe right down here, covering up that mess. The title covered up this mess nicely. I'm going to put this little flower cluster kind of up there. I have a pineapple already, so I don't need that. I have 3 buttons in colors that go with the whole scheme here. I'm going to line them up on here. I'm going to go with yellow and blue. That gets me my yellow and blue together. And purple. Okay. And I'm gonna just add 1 bit of bling, and it's gonna be this kind of clear rhinestone, just right there, and 1 enamel dot, this sort of pale color, and 1 little green sequin. I don't need an avocado sequin because I've already got the avocado covered, but there is a green sequin in here in this set that is a perfect match for the mixed media. I love how that gloss spray is drying. Okay. And I'll kind of go through and pull a couple things, and then I'll let you all stop watching and I'll finish it, and you can see the finished page on my Instagram. I'm gonna put this little airplane kind of right here, like it's flying across the rainbow. I don't have a cloud shape here. This this pot of gold has cloud shape. I Googled free pot of gold images and got this image that has a pot of gold, a rainbow, and shamrocks, and clouds. And if I cut it in a circle, I've got all those things in there. So let me I might want to put that on put it on a pop dot, pop it up so it's even with that, and I can overlap it, and it looks like it's terminated that, or that has terminated on there. Now I have these rub-ons that are in a typewriter font, so I just need to find a saying that is there's always and forever, heart and soul, shine brightly, important details, make it count, see the world. I'm gonna do see possibility everywhere, and that will count as a saying and my typewriter font and my rub-on. I'm going to put it here, and it ties in my estimation with the idea of reading. You know, possibility existing everywhere, and you can go everywhere in books. So it's a good advice for a kid. And I really like, this is Barrett, and I met one of his friends the other day, and he has friends who are recommending books to him. So he's actually reading voluntarily. The kids all loved reading at one time and then kind of outgrew it as they began to redefine, cool, whatever that means. Okay, I need a wood veneer and tropical foliage. So I have some little tropical ones and left in here, so I'm gonna use one of those, and I'll have it kind of coming out from under here with this other foliage. Okay, what else am I looking for? I think that maybe I know I need a flare and a camera. So I have my hedgehog already, so I don't need that. I need a flare and a camera, and I've got a camera on a flare right here. Let me get that maybe right here. That mouse is bothering me. I don't like how it turned out, but it's my Disney thing, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that there, and I think that's okay. I need an acrylic piece, and I have some in here. I think I'm going to use one of my seagulls. Ooh, how about this little car? Since Transformers are vehicles of a sort, that kind of change into monsters or whatever. Okay, we'll put the car right there. I figured this little frame would be a good way to kind of put some points on. I need a house, and the car could be driving to a house, right? So the little house could go right there. And this house has kind of the same colors that Barrett has in his shirt. And I can just put that on there like this. And it creates a little scene. And I'm not gonna go through the list right now with you, but I will and try to put on as many as I can while the video is uploading. so we'll see how that works out. We'll see how many points I can get. They've added so many new rules that if I really worked at it, like if I had 3 photos and one of them was black and white, things like that, I could really get every point. I'd actually be close to getting over 100 points. I got a 95 yesterday, and so we'll see. Oh, I need a phrase strip. So let's look at something here. How about well, make a wish. That's kind of cool. It's make a wish for Ava and James. I'm just gonna use it right there and kind of put that off to the side. I think that's all I'm gonna put on right now. Well, no, let me pull out my little cute, these little cute stickers. I can kind of fill in these diamonds, maybe with a dinosaur. How about a red, what's the one with the small head? I'm gonna put him right there. And then I have a cactus. Here's a cute little cactus with a pink flower on it. Where would the cactus want to be? If you were a cactus, where would you want to be? Maybe right over here behind the pot of gold. Fish. I could set up a little scene with, or I could just grab a fish. Why don't I just grab a fish? And this fish has no stickiness to it, so I have to put a little bit of glue. It has glitter on its tail, so I get the glitter point and the fish point. And I just wish it was layered, because I need a layered sticker to get full credit here. Where do I want the fish? Maybe the fish could be looking at the airplane. How's that? The fish could be jumping over the rainbow. There we go. we have to make stories, right? Okay. Sunflower. Gotta have a sunflower. Oh, there's my layered sticker. I have to have a sunflower because this is John, and I can put the sunflower right there because that's, you don't really need to see that part of the photo. I mean, it's not a critical part of the photo. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna do it just like so. And it doesn't cover the pineapple or, you know, too much of that red flower. Okay, so there. And butterfly, we don't have a butterfly on there. And I like this little guy, and it's chipboard, so I get the butterfly and the chipboard point. Let's put the butterfly maybe right there. And what else do I have down there? Oh, tickets. I need a ticket. I have a ticket here that says 50 cents. And I can kind of squinch it down right there coming out of that. Is there anything else on here that I need? Oh, carousel. I have the back end of a carousel pony. And I'm gonna squinch it in right there and take credit for it because it was a carousel pony. Now, the little mouse has the birthday hat, so that's covered. I have circles galore. Banner, do I have a banner? I don't have a banner, so let me kind of, here's a combination banner and ticket. That would be cool, right? Okay, I'm gonna do this little one banner overlaying the other, and I'm gonna maybe put them maybe right there behind the ticket. Okay, yay, thank you, Maggie Holmes. Okay, I've got, do I have star on there anywhere? I don't think so. I have a little tiny star right here. Let's put it there. And heart, do I have heart? A heart anywhere? There should be a heart around here somewhere. I don't see one. So let's find us a heart. I have a sticker sheet here. Here we go. There's an orange heart. And I'm gonna put it maybe right here by the house. And I have, John's spirit animal is a penguin, and Barrett's is a bee. Let me take this penguin here and sneak it in over there by the, and that's not for Calvinball points. Neither will Barrett's be for Calvinball points, but I have some bees somewhere, and you wish I would hurry up and find them. Here is one right there. And then I'm gonna call it quits and say we're done. Let's get some glue And we'll put the bee on here. This is fun. Like I said, that's a really horrible photograph that cut off Barrett's face just at the minute that the camera snapped. He pulled that up in front of his face. And I have this little thing that, again, is something that I cut. You need a cat. So instead of having a cat on here, I have this phrase strip that says, cool cat. And I can put that right there. And I can count it because it's the word cat. Okay, so so here's my page. It's colorful and it's crazy. Anyway, I used this edit particularly when I saw it. I really liked what it did to his plaid shirt, and it kind of you could still read Transformers on the book that John is reading, and I like how it turned our stereo speaker to purple. Honestly, that's why we did all this. So thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.